Now Sovereign Triumvir is first.
It's me, Artemis Ghostie Penny Host, broadcasting to you from this ethereal post to entertain you to the monsters and monsters. I am passionately above on the stage. Hello, Barras. Thank you for the lurk. Hello, Madam Inu. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Sorry, I had to yell at the beginning. I promise I'm not sick. I'm just, covered in cheese. I'm not covered in cheese. That's a lie. I apologize. So I got some stories for y'all. I'm gonna scream at a valley in a second, but I got some stories for y'all. So at the beginning of January, this is January, this is now, fuck you, it's January. Snowing here, it's gonna snow here too, and poor Goji's gonna have to shovel again. There's so much snow. I make it hard for Ghostie to leave house. So at the beginning of January, I ordered some copies of Erasing Emma so that I can have a copy. And I can send out a couple copies to friends who helped along the way. And, they finally shipped on Wednesday. Okay. But they shipped with, a delivery thing that's gonna come straight to my door. I'm super excited. But it's close. They were like, yeah, they left this facility that's, you know, somewhat close to your house. Oh, that means it might come on Thursday. Yesterday's Thursday. Like, I'm so excited. So I'm just sitting there, like, yay. And knock comes at the door. I'm like, ah, because I didn't order anything else. So this should be it. And I'm so excited. And I roll over to the door. I'm all like, yay. I open the door. And the guy who's standing there does not have a package. And so, like, my smile slowly fades. And he goes, do you have time to hear about the good word? I was like, please never come to my house again. And I closed my door. I was so disappointed. And I can imagine from his perspective. It must have seemed so devastating. Because it's like, you know, he's going around doing what he feels is his spiritual duty. My opinions of it do not matter. And he knocks on this door, and this lady comes up, and she's in a wheelchair, and she's like really happy. She's like super happy, and then she looks at you, and like the happiness just fades, just drains. And you do your opening line, she's like, never talk to me again. Close the door. Like that poor guy. Like I feel afterwards I felt bad because I was like, I don't want to be proselytized to. So I would have, if I wasn't expecting a package, I would have been like, no thank you, please take us off your list. If you have a list, like, please, we're not really interested, you know. Because that's what we did with the ladies that come around every Easter and are like, would you like to come and celebrate Jesus with us this Sunday? And we're like, please never come back. They're like, please take us off your list. And then they took us off their list, so we didn't get them last year, which was great. I'm hoping that they remember to not come this year. But I mean... And he wasn't a Mormon because there weren't two of them. Might have been a Jehovah's Witness, or he might have just been like a random guy. No, like, I get that it's fine, but I feel bad because, like, he, you know, I've been that person when I was an evangelical. When I was in the cult, you know, we sometimes went around in fucking Texas where everybody already fucking heard about, you know, knocking on doors going, can I talk to you about Jesus? I've been that person. I know what it looks like for a person to be like, ugh, not again. There's some empathy there, but also it's funny. That's just funny. That's just funny. The excitement and then the fading and then the never come here again closed door. I mean, to his credit, he didn't try to fight me on it. He just turned away and left. And I don't know whether he was in a suit because, like, it was cold yesterday, so everybody was in, like, big coats and stuff. So he could have been in a suit. He could have just been a guy. That's okay. Those teens probably don't have lives anyway, outside the church. If they're in suits, biking around town. They don't have anything else to do that weekend. And that's not to be like, oh, ha, ha. Teens these days don't have it. No, if they're in a sect that requires them to dress up and go bike around town, that means if they weren't biking around town in suits and they're not deathly ill, then their dad's probably gonna beat them. So this is better. This is better for them. This is better. They don't get beat up. Sorry, I had to scream. I had to scream. The other thing that I have to say is, okay, so those of you who know about Erasing Emma know that it is the first book in a trilogy and a 3-book series. And so I am working on book 2. I'm writing book 2 right now. But the night before last, I had an idea for the cover of book 3. And I couldn't get up in the night to make it because I'm having trouble getting out of bed without Goji's help. And I'm not joking. I woke up with this idea and it was 3 a.m. And I was like, bah! But I didn't want to wake my Hubson up and be like, Hubson, get me out of bed so I can do work on the computer and make your life worse by being up at 3 a.m. and you being nervous that you hear your wife clickety-clacking. Buddy, I don't know who you are, but that's a weird one to come in on, and you gotta know. You gotta know you're gonna get banned. Gotta know. Goodbye. Also, I'm gonna block you, just because. You gotta know. Everybody gotta know that is a silly thing. I think it's still on the... Hold on. No, it got deleted. Hell yeah, let's go. Like, this is not even a political thing. This is not even a political channel. Why the fuck you come at... You see a woman... Oh, maybe they don't... Maybe they don't know what women look like. Anyway. So I had this idea at 3 a.m. and I couldn't get up out of bed on my own. So I just had to sit there with this idea. I didn't want to turn on the bedside lamp because that would also wake Goji up. And he'd be like, what's wrong? And I'd be like, no, go sleep, sweetie. And he'd be like, oh no, that means something's wrong. And there was nothing wrong. So I waited and I hung on to the idea. I'm very good at hanging on to ideas even between sleeps. And doorways. Did you know, by the way, that doorways can kind of reset your thinking a little bit? This may be pseudoscience, and I may be wrong, but going through a door can make you kind of reload your thought process for a second. Oh yeah, no, I have a journal, and I have a journal in the bedside table for writing, and then another one for random thoughts, and then I have a stack of 2 books that I'm reading. Well, one of them I'm not reading anymore, and I don't really want to read, and I should just get rid of. but I don't want to throw it out. And so I'm considering seeing if Goji's fine with me building like one of those free libraries, and we can put it out in front of the house, and I can just put on books that I don't want anymore. And people can just take them. People can just take them. I think that'd be pretty good. The book I'm reading currently is Jurassic Park. But I don't have anything new to rant about it yet, so. Ian Malcolm. Oh, actually, I do have a note about Jurassic Park. But we'll get to that in a second. So, I woke up. I got up yesterday. After I got up, I went to my non-stream or game computer. For those of you who don't know, here is where I stream and game from is in another room from my other computer where I write and generally exist. So things are mostly separated out. Shift guys, load setting. We also have just a ton of computers. You get a tech as a partner, and they just amass computers. Because their boss is like, here's disposals, and they're like, can I keep any of them? And their boss is like, sure. And then they come home with a stack of Chromebooks. They come home with another stack of Chromebooks. And then they come home with like Dell Optiplexes. And then they come home like, hi Goji, how are you? We got lucky. We had to build our house because I am disabled. And the place we lived in was the only place in town that had an elevator. It was the only apartment complex that had an elevator. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Yeah. But we want to have Trildens and pets, and the building was like, no Trildens or pets. And so we were like, oh no. So we had to build a house, and we built a house, and we were only able to afford it because we saved up, and then the government of Canada looked at me and went like, you're disabled, here's money. Actually, specifically because we hadn't. Hi, Sergio, how are you? We hadn't properly signed up for our disability tax credit, and so they owed us. They owed us a ton of money. And also, Goji's dad built the house, so we got other stuff that was helpful. Anyway, so I got up in the middle of the night, not in the middle of the night, in the beginning of the day. I go out and I make a mock-up for the cover of book 3. Book 3 that I don't have a title for, that I have not outlined yet. I'm still working on draft 1 of book 2. I have book 2's title, but not an idea for its cover yet. Why do I have the cover for book 3 already? This isn't even the current writing project. This isn't even current main project. Hell, book 2 isn't the current main project, because the current main project is Outermost Goals 3.0 update. Probably coming in March. Sorry, I had to scream. I'm so glad that our walls are thick. I'm so glad that our walls are thick. Cause we were building during the COVID shortages, and so it was too expensive to get wood for the wood frame for the house. So instead, our house is built with concrete. We have a concrete house. Concrete to the rafters, baby! Great. wonderful. So if a fire ever comes through our town and we have to evacuate and our house quote unquote burns down, there will be a concrete shell because the fire will burn up the side of the wall, through the roof, and then down, but they'll leave the walls. So they'll have to bring in a wrecking ball. So it's reinforced concrete because it's with like yeah, it's reinforced concrete walls. You essentially have a bunker. It just isn't fireproof. Anyway, about Jurassic Park. So we finally met Dennis Nedry, who is, if you guys have seen Jurassic Park, the movie, you know he is the guy, he's the fat man that turns off the power. So he's the only tech. I'm getting the sense that he is the only computer tech for this island, which is a problem in and of itself. And then it turns out, as I'm reading this book, they don't pay him enough. And so, you know, I am the wife of a disgruntled tech worker. I am friends with disgruntled tech workers. I know how this goes. You have one man for an entire island with high security, high computer infrastructure. You have one man. And then you pay him like shit. And then you treat him badly because he eats chocolate and is overweight. But he is your one tech for an entire island filled with T-Rexes and Velociraptors and Compias, and which are very cute, by the way, and Brachiosauruses and Triceratopses and all of that. You have one man and you pay him like shit, and then you're shocked when someone else swoops in and is like, hey, I'll give you like 100,000 over what they're paying you if you give us an embryo. And he's like, yeah, sounds great, I'll do that. Dennis Nedry is not the villain. Crichton might have written him as an idiot who probably deserved his horrible fate. Now, granted, he was a little bit of an idiot, because if you're gonna turn off the power grid for an island full of dinosaurs, you make sure you're off that fucker before it goes. You either set a timer or you set a remote thing and you are on a boat or a helicopter going away before that goes off. You do not walk over to the breaker, pull the breaker down and then get killed. What the point of that? Buddy, use your noggin. Be on a boat. Hit a button that gives you, like, okay, and if you're like, oh, but the only way to turn off the power is to pull the breaker. Well, yeah, but you can make a mechanical solution. You're a tech. Baling wire and string, everybody. You make solutions happen. You make it happen. It's real simple. You just have something that can pull down. Can even be a fishing line. Hell. No. They had to make him stupid. Yeah. Exactly. You get it, man. You get it. You get it. Just like, They make him so stupid, and I'm like, this man, if he were a real man, would not be this stupid. And how do I know this? How do I know this? Because I know incredibly overweight techs who get stressed. And you know what they do? They figure out solutions and they pull off miracles until they're hospitalized by the stress and the disabilities they've accrued over the time working for people who don't fucking care. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox. I need to make a soapbox thing that I can climb onto. But yeah, that's my current feeling. Thank you. That's my current feelings on Jurassic Park. I think it will be good. I think it will be good. Hi, Altarn, how are you? I'm not that small. I am whatever size I need to be in the moment. Right now... That's fine. That's fine. Well, I mean, hopefully we won't be alive during the heat death of the universe. We'll probably be dead. Also, I am still working on the videos I'm going to be putting on YouTube about the writing world and stuff. It's just, I'm really slow at video editing. But I want to scream at a valley. Specifically a Stardew Valley. I also hope you're all doing very well today. Time castles and radio signals to outer space. No! Yeah. What if there's nobody? What if there's nobody? To hear your things. Oh. Hello, cute man. I feel like I should be putting the blueberries in here. Okay. Laser it into the moon. That's true. The joke will exist. You could speak it in Finnish and have like nobody on Earth besides Finnish people understand, and it would still be valid. I really want to learn Finnish. If I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I want to learn Finnish. Babies. The moon will blow up. But what if I'm on the moon? I'm on the moon. I'm on the moon. What do we need to be doing? Hold on. I know we're romancing Haley. What are my qualities? Okay. We already got the summer. Do we have... I need to be making taps. We should probably be working on this as well. They're not here in summer though. Night fishing, they might be here in summer. I don't remember. Ocean fishing is here in summer? I don't know. So we could pay for that. Let's see. What should we be working? I guess we shouldn't go to. Wait, what was that last one? What was I looking at? I was looking at dye bundle. Okay. I should see if I can afford trees and I should plant them. Rule number 1 of learning Finnish: don't. If you break this rule, we can keep going. Well, look, my favorite game studio is Finnish. And how am I gonna always understand Ati if I don't understand Finnish? I also would like to learn Spanish. Warframe because I could see in it. What? What? Who is that idiot? Who is that idiot and how do we punish them? Because I have an iridium rod. Okay, yeah. Yeah. You're lagging, bro. Oh, I should probably go say hi to George and Evelyn before I say hi to Haley, because Haley doesn't open her door until 9 a.m. George and Evelyn open at 8. Oh, how are my hearts? I'm at 9. You're hacking, bro. Oh my god, people are so dumb sometimes. What do I need? Pam thirsty to the bottom. Oh yeah, and then I didn't have a cauliflower for Jody. Please, please let me into your house let me into your house. Let me into your house. Thank you. Yo! Okay, what is her 10 heart thing? Let's see. What is your 10 heart? Because I recovered my save from the one where I was romancing Penny. And on that save, I'm getting married to Penny already. Hell yeah. Okay, so let's leave and then re-enter the house. Can I ask? And just make sure to close the door quickly behind you. Okay. I've actually done film. I am some brain. Thank you for the headbuds. I've actually done film development in school actually. I was in school for graphic design, but part of the thing for graphic design was we had to learn photography. Part of the photography class was learning how to develop photographs. I really love developing photographs. I'm really shit at taking photographs. Look, other types of red rooms. There's not a red room, there's a dark room. But Other types of red rooms technically haven't been proven to 100% exist all of the time. Shifty eyes, loud sweating, itchy eyes, problematic eyebrows. Welcome to my brand new dark room. So what do you think? It looks great. Oh, thanks. So anyway, what do you want to do? Kiss her. Lesbians! Oh, Ghostie, I've been waiting so long for you to do that. One moment. Guys, I think she wants to hold hands. I think she wants to hold hands, chat. Oh, actually, that means that we can afford, like, we can get... Wait, but we haven't upgraded our house. Fuck. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... fish a little bit. Because I don't know whether the red snapper is available in this season. And I know I should have the wiki open on my second screen, but I have you guys open on my second screen. So today is gonna be about making money and then also chopping down trees. Cause what we gotta do is get 10,000 gold and 450 wood. I missed that entirely. So we can have a house. So that next time it rains, we can spend 5,000 gold to get the mermaid pendant. That's... What do you mean? I don't understand what you're saying, Altharian. Tilapia. I actually really like eating tilapia. I know it's kind of a trash fish, but I like it a lot. Yay! We can complete the winter bundle! Or the ocean bundle. No. We'll do it in our bedroom. Ba 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 ba. A red mullet. I'm gonna have to look up some stuff for the grains display for fall. Because the way that I usually do the max points for fall, or for that, is having pumpkins, like the whole display filled up with gold star pumpkins, but we're not going to be able to do that. Because you're never able to do that on the first year. I don't think. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. But we'll have to figure that out because we would like to get as many points as we can on that. You won't sell us the marriage thing because we only have a single bed. So, in the, like, even though 2 adults can sleep in a single bed. Goji and I've done it. Cowards. So even though you can do that, they're not going to let you. I don't know, I might share the mock-up of book 3's cover on Patreon later. I shared it with a couple friends, and that's kind of it. I haven't been sharing it with too many people. Because I'm a little embarrassed that I don't have a title for book 3. You'd think that naming things would be the easiest part of writing a book, but I actually really hate naming things. I don't do well with it. What? Okay, hold on. What other fish am I missing? Because I feel like we could get... Oh, right. River, night, and then specialty. Okay. I was like, because I'm sure we can do the lake fish. We already did the lake fish. No, I think that I'm really enjoying playing Stardew because it's so chill. We are gonna have the juxtaposition starting next week of Bloodborne in the first half of the week, and then Stardew in the second. That'll be great. Yay! We completed the bundle. What do we get? Warp totems. Hooray! Along this way. I actually don't know how much wood we have, so I'll have to check that. Ooh, yeah, just also if I can. Is she here? She is here. Hey, bud. How much to upgrade my house? 1,000 gold and 450 pieces of wood. Okay. 10,000 gold, not 1,000. It'd be pretty cool if it was 1,000 gold, though. Hey, buddy. Also, you know what we haven't played in a hot minute that I kind of want to play again? I mean, yes, it is better than Animal Crossing Race on Hand. I want to play some more Peem. We haven't played Peem in a while. And I do like it. Still, we haven't... I don't know if you guys like watching me play it. And that is the main problem that I have with deciding whether to play Peem. Is I don't know whether you guys enjoy watching me play it. Peek. What was it, like the collab game of the year or whatever? I mostly play it solo. Because I'm a weirdo. I've explained this before because we've talked about it before. But I play a lot of games that are supposed to be with friends. Solo. because not sure. I could not tell you why I play them solo. Just that I do. Because I have friends. That's a problem. I have friends. So I can play them, but my brain's like, yeah, but you'd probably be bothering your friends if you wanted to ask them to play games with you. And then I talk to my friends and they're like, what are you talking about? I would love to play Peem with you. And I'm like, I have friends. Three, four. So we only have to do that patch. That'll be nice. Put that away too. Yeah, I mean, yeah, all this is so much fun to play. To play a peak with. I have one of the best clips that I have contributed to. On Alness's channel. Is, it's a peak clip. Yeah, I wanna play that with more friends. But I also know that, you know, it's not entirely in the zeitgeist anymore. Not super popular, but I still love it. Again, I play it solo so often. I will play it with you guys if you wanted, Maramino. Just be aware that I'll probably forget that I'm playing with people and I'll wander off and then I'll be really confused. Wait, I can make one more? Huh. Eat. Oh, I only have to... Okay. That'll be good. Okay. You have Jackbox now? Yeah. I don't play a lot of Jackbox, honestly. Much for Tapper. Tapper is wood and copper. How much copper do I have? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back in the mines and the earlier section and get some more copper. Clear and sunny will Matthew Damon. What does that mean? I love Phasmo and I love Repo. I play Phasmo quite often with Rans and Lissa, but I am always open to more people. Let's go say hi to Toaster. Give him some water. Water the chickens. Okay, they're still babies. Sweet. Okay. That way. We should probably, if we can, go to the mine today. Just so we can get some more copper. Yeah, I know. Thank you for Stone, George. So we go say hi to Haley, and then we go to get... Ooh, you know what we should... okay, we'll go say hi to Haley first. Quell my lack of being able to decide what to do. Quell my indecisiveness. There we go. That is the word. I gotta get a drink. Yeah, I have all of the achievements in Peak. I just haven't finished all of the ascents. I still am stuck on ascent 5. So what I'm probably gonna do is have Rans or someone help me with the later ascents, just because like what is killing me? What kills the Ghostie? Oh, actually, I want to look at trees real fast. I want to check trees. Because we'll need a pomegranate, but I don't know whether we have an apple. We'll have to buy a pomegranate. Madam Inu, thank you for that hydrate. Thank you for watering your steamer. Yeah, the later ascents in Peak get really hard. Because, like, it's stuff like, you get hungry faster, your stamina goes faster, things weigh twice as much. And then later on, you even get stuff like what I'm wrestling with in Ascent 5, which is, that you brains. What I'm wrestling with in Ascent 5 is nighttime is cold. Also, there are ads incoming, so we will be taking a pause here in a second. And in that pause, we will not be playing the Vigi game. And hopefully you guys will stick through it. If you are subscribed, you have Twitch Turbo or a good ad blocker, you will not be seeing ads. But, or if you're over on YouTube, you also won't see ads over there, because I'm not monetized over there. We run ad breaks not because we want, money, but, well, I mean, that is part of it, let's be honest. The main reason we run ad breaks is because if we don't, then we have, what's it called? Help me. Pre-rolls. Thank you. We have pre-roll ads. And what are pre-roll ads? They're ads that play anytime somebody who is not subbed or has Twitch Turbo or etc comes in. Every time they would get hit with ads, and that's not okay. We don't want that. We want our friends to be able to come in and hang out with the possums. And yeah, so that's why we run ads. And also I'm just going around and trying to get as much copper as we can manage. But we will pause. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. We'll pause as the ad starts, which it will start in a couple minutes. Oh, yay. Oh, an amethyst. Yeah, and during that, I'll just be here. We'll just be hanging out. The only time I'm trying to do it so that at the 2-hour mark, we do an actual break where we go to the BRB screen and I encourage you guys to get up and stretch and all that. You guys should get up and stretch if you need to, though. Or go get a snack or a drink. But I will be sitting here this ad break. Talk about, I don't know, squirrels. I don't really care about squirrels. Yeah. Ooh, my shipment of coffee is finally on its way. It got shipped yesterday. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get my coffee. Oh, nothing's wrong with squirrels. They're just, you know, a little bit of a pest. But they taste wonderful. They do. I've had squirrel stew before, and I love it. Okay, we'll just... No, I don't want to go down yet. I see copper, and so we need copper. Oh, we might also want to till this area. Because I don't remember whether we got the, dwarf squirrel. And I'm pretty sure the dwarf scroll is somewhat common in tilling down here. Don't worry, we got a pizza if we need it. Okay, the ad is gonna start at any minute, so we'll pause. over here. What the fuck? What the fuck did you just do, silly? Sometimes you click a thing. Taking classes to improve your brews. What's your favorite kind of coffee? I'm finding that, by the way, we're gonna be doing an entire stream about coffee. Once my coffee gets here. I'm gonna make a cup and then we're gonna sit and we're gonna talk for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, about different types of coffee. My job as a barista before, what I like making, my hopes for coffee. So that'll all happen in a dedicated stream. That will... Where did... Brain. I found that I like dark roast the best myself. There is a coffee that I can drink without milk or sugar, but that is a rarity for me. I am a little bit of a sugar bug. Cause look. This possum, this one right here, raised in East Texas. And you know what? You know what a common drink in East Texas was? Sweet tea. What is sweet tea? It's iced tea with sugar in it. Most places just call that iced tea, but you know, you have sweet tea and you have unsweet tea. Cause the unsweet tea, you add your own, like, whatever you're gonna add to it. But sweet tea is iced black tea with sugar in it. And the way that my family always made sweet tea was you got a pot on the stove. Okay. And you brew the tea. And there's a ton of tea bags in there. You brew it. Probably about 2 gallons, let's be honest. 2 gallons, 2 liters. And once it's brewed, you add like 4 cups of sugar. You're making a simple syrup. That is... Now, as a child, I thought it was great. But as an adult, when I moved to Canada, and I made it for Goji, and he's like, my teeth hurt. What do you mean your teeth hurt? And then, oh. You learn these things as you become an adult. So we don't make sweet tea anymore. Or if I did make sweet tea again, it would likely be with like 1 cup of sugar for a 2 liter, as opposed to 4 cups of sugar. I've also decreased my sugar intake significantly since moving up here. So I've become a much healthier possum in that regard. Welcome back from ads. I really do appreciate you guys sticking through them. Let us get back to the game. Welcome back, Madam Inu. Yeah. So I'm a much healthier possum diet-wise. I don't eat nearly as much sugar as I used to. But I really miss my sugar sometimes. Like, I eat so much sugar if I'm allowed. If you just give the possum and cake, she will eat it all to herself if she is allowed. Guys, oh, cool. I mostly eat Phase Connect coffee. It is very delicious to me. My favorite flavor so far is the Rooney Rules. Flavor. Hers is really good because, like I can have it without sugar or milk. Like I said. But it's one of their most popular flavors, so it's sometimes out of stock. So I'm trying other flavors, like I'm trying the Dizzy Doka Roll flavor this time, which is lower caffeine, which is great for me. Cause I already have some trouble being a tired possum. Sometimes I have trouble sleeping, you know? And you think, oh no, maybe the possum is having trouble sleeping because she's doing something bad. No, the possum's having trouble sleeping because she has like a million thoughts in her head and they're all going really, 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 really fast. And there's like 6 trains, right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll share copy recommendations. But my brain goes really fast. And I have like 6 trains of thought. And I'm jumping between them. I said this already. But it remains true. I want you guys to know that it's true. 35, so 7. So now 5. I'm not a person, I'm 3 possums in a coat. And like to claim it's Gucci, but we got it from a goat. Say it's fun to joy, it's have a kind, whatever floats your boat. But I'm not a person, I'm 3 possums in a coat. I'm not a person, I am 4 opossum stacks. And we're wrapped up in a fancy robe, we'll tell you that's a fact. We might look a little bigger, that's cause all our snacks are packed. But I am not a person, I am 4 opossum stacked. My voice is a little bad because, okay, so I have a problem. I have a small problem. I like singing, okay? And my husband, who loves me and cares for me, has decided that he supports me in doing things that I like doing. And he does not yell at me when I make noises in my own home. True, you give an opossum some freedom and she will take it. She'll take it. She'll be like, that's mine now. I don't know whether that's good or bad. Holy sad. Well, cause he's gonna love on our cat for a second. This way, cause we don't need it. And then we save the hops as well. The hops go in here. It's gonna be good for us. I kinda hope that our cows aren't grown yet. Because if our cows are grown, then I have to spend some money on them today. Some money and some time. Okay, good. They're still babies. What we're gonna do is after we say hello to Haley, like we cannot buy the pendant yet because we don't have a double bed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk to Haley. We're gonna break open these geodes, and then we're going to try and figure out placement for our trees, so that we can have rows of maple, oak, and pine. The problem is keeping them. Why am I going this way? This isn't the way to Haley's house. This is the way to Haley's house. Keeping them from spawning more trees than we want is gonna be a little. It's gonna be a little bit of a task, but we can do it. That's what we're gonna spend our day on. Clearing a space for that, and then planting our rows. Making what tappers we can, and then if we have time we will go and get some more copper ingot because we need copper. Hi, Haley. I'm thinking, because we're not doing a lot of planting, we're doing some planting, but I gotta admit I'm not super big into the farming aspect. We should probably make the rest of the sprinklers that we can. I think we can make 2 more sprinklers or just 1 more. I don't know. We can make 1 more. And we'll put it down here. I know that I have a sunflower and a poppy growing, and I'm trying to remember. Okay, the poppy is probably for the chef's bundle. And the sunflower is probably because it spawns seeds. Okay. Understood. We have to go break the geodes. But yeah, so because Goji has given me, bestowed upon me the joy of singing once more, I sing a lot. And sometimes that wears my voice out, and sometimes it helps me warm up, because, like, honestly, because I'm the only one at home for most of the day, I don't really talk to anybody. I don't talk to anybody, so, kind of the only... Oops, that's not what I wanted. Kind of the only thing we got going. So yeah, I sing a lot of the songs I sing on stream, actually, and then some songs that I don't. I sing one song that it really does strain my voice, but it is so beautiful. Yeah, thank you for Head Pass. How are you? Very beautiful. I sing a lot of stuff a cappella because growing up, that's how we sang. This probably is, honestly, let's be honest. Weird. Probably is weird. But, in our cult, we did not allow for musical instruments when it came to praising the Lord. I'm doing okay. No, instruments are not of the devil. You can play them if you're not at church, but you can't play them in the building. You can't play them in praise of God. Christian music is evil, according to the rules with which I grew up. Even though, you know, Papa Poss is a guitarist. Both brother and sister Poss learned how to play. I should have learned how to play, but if I'm honest with you, it just did not make sense in my brain. Get rid of these guys, because, like, I can't see what's going on. So all of our singing growing up was a cappella, which means without instruments. And that's a very comfortable way for me to sing, even though I get nervous that people will hate what comes out of my mouth hole. But yeah, I was just singing a lot this morning, and yeah. Lean into it. No, I know I can sing pretty okay. Despite what the choir teacher said, well, director, let's be honest, it was the director. He told me I couldn't sing. I was sick once. We were practicing for a conference, and I was sick, and I said, "I'm so sorry. I'm sick, so I can't sing very well." And he said, "Oh, so like normal." And I just crumpled. I just crumpled. When he said that, I was like, oh. No, it's fine. We don't even live in the same country anymore. He can't do shit about fuck. Huh. Oops, I should not put them that close. I should space them out, so like that. So I think we only need 3 of each. And then I'm gonna see if I can make like a walkway around it. Can I make a stone walkway? Let's see. Make walls, but I don't want walls. Yeah, let's go. Let's make 10 and we'll see. That said, this might... I'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, that is 10. That's 9, and then this is 10. Okay. Fine, I'll make 20. Thank you for head pats. Yeah, so the song that I sing is see if I can have the courage to sing it. It's not a very silly song. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet of a song of a love. Walk on through the rain. Walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. Hi, if you found us one. Yeah, so that was the song that I sometimes sing when I'm just like hanging out. And the Possum just hanging out singing that song. Either that or there once was a cat with a hungry belly. The name of the cat was Whiskers Jelly. His throat was dry and his bowl was bare. Meow me fur cats meow. Soon may the kittyman come with birds and mice and some tasty nums. One day when the critters come, will he tell our bellies off full? Well, Jelly got his boys and they gathered around, scattered seeds from a sack they found. Hopes the seeds they spread on the ground bring small critters a boot. Soon may the kittyman come with birds and mice and some tasty nums. One day when the critters come, will he tell our bellies off full? The gang was born and morale had dipped. To one of the seeds grew green catnip. Sniffed and they snacked and they all got ripped. They all had a meow that night. Soon may the kittyman come with birds and mice and some tasty nums. One day when the critters come, will he tell our bellies are full? Well, their heads were hung when the morn was nigh. The nip was strong and they all got high. Bellies were shrunk and their bowls still dry. Oh, bring us some mice today. Soon may the kittyman come with birds and mice and some tasty nums. One day when the critters oh, this one died. Will he tell our bellies are full? Yay! I appreciate the gold pouch. Yes. To put that away, we're gonna grab this. Put that. Oh, I still need the watering can so that I can water Bolster's bowl. There. Hi, baby. Yeah, so I sing a lot of silly songs and a lot of not silly songs. And then they get to come outside because they're good chickens. And then these are still babies, which is great for me. I'll probably go get the milk pail anyway, so we can have it. Yeah, and we gotta make a chest for it inside there. Yeah. The singing possum. But no, I'm aware that I'm not amazing at singing. Like, I'm okay. I'm not like I'm not somebody that people should pay to come see. But I think I'm passingly good. And so when the choir director said that, I was just like, Mama Boss was so offended. She was like, but you're our daughter. You can sing. She was so offended. It was funny. How? Okay, I only have two hearts with Evelyn. Ugh. If I not give Haley any flowers? Oh, fine, I'll go give Haley flowers. Snacks are acceptable. As long as those are delicious snacks. If they're not delicious snacks, then what even are you doing? Who are you? How'd you get in my house? Haley! I don't get to go out in the sun. It's like -30 outside. Why the fuck would I go outside? Yeah, we'll go into the mine. We'll get some more copper. Is there anything that we need to look for in the mine that... Oh, I forgot! We finished, we now have the thingies. The thingies we can go between. You know? I'm struggling. Mine cards! Yes. We have mine cards now. We are, by the way, I would like to remind you, 11 followers away from having a burger. We are 11 followers away from having a burger. If we gained 11 followers today, we would have a burger tonight. Why did I do that? I didn't even look around for it, the thing I'm literally here for, which is this. These ores. Oh, I'm too close. Okay. Also, if you guys want more updates on things like books and stuff, I usually share those over on Patreon more often than anywhere else. Though I will be putting out YouTube videos about the books and the book world and all of that. On YouTube. So, you know, the same place I'm streaming. Currently. I'm outermost ghost over there. Patreon, you can support for as little as $1, I want to say. I think it's $1, yeah. And then if you want to be thanked by name and get copies of ebooks when they are available as downloads, EPUB or PDF, it's the $5 tier or more. But speaking of $5 tier or more, I want to quickly thank Varzel, King Necros, Platform Platypus, and Ghost for your continued support. I really appreciate you guys. You help fund a lot of stuff here on Outermost Ghost. The Ghostertainment Network! There we go, that's what we'll call it. We'll call it the Ghostertainment Network. Ooh, sneakers. Thank you for head pats. 11 follows, you're starving a possum, could have one, but I'm starving, look at me. Just 11 followers. This opossum can have a burger. In the arms of the helpless, fly away from here. I'm actually not very versed on that song. Ba, ba, ba. Hey, look, a carrot. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, hey. Well, I thought about doing it a long time ago for the 1,000, get to 1,000, but I couldn't decide on how I wanted to like what song I wanted to use and what was the words I was gonna use. But I have some stuff coming up that I would like to do, but I just gotta get the courage to actually finish it because I have people who have agreed to do the things that are in my brain. I just gotta finish the fucking scripts for them. That's so horrible. Poor crab. He does not know that the opossum just, you know, would like some copper. That's all I'm looking for, really. Ooh, copper. Hello, slime. Hello, slime. Hello, slime. Yeah. We're doing pretty good on our, yeah, okay, we're doing very good. We probably don't need to go on a copper hunt again for a while. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Bus stop. Oh man, I should have gone and bought, should have gone and bought stuff. I don't know why I have that. I am a slice of bread. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Take me to the mines again. I need to sell things. Hello. Thank you. Rock crabs. Yeah, I know I need to do a lot more with YouTube Shorts. There was a point in time when I was doing a lot of editing and a lot of work with the YouTube Shorts, and some of that was a little successful. I get overwhelmed very quickly. And then I'll get lazy. Well, I say lazy, it's more just like I panic. I think I used to put shorts out on Wednesdays and Fridays, but I am probably not gonna be doing a lot of shorts. Unless I eventually have enough money to pay for an editor. It was you. Which I doubt I'll be able to do anytime soon. I would like to. But I probably don't have the funds for that. But I have some stuff with the book information, and then I'm trying to edit down something that, honestly, if I had the money to, I would and probably should. Just hire someone. Give me a second, chat. Oh, hell yeah, okay. Alright. You guys can hear it fine. I can hear it fine. We're here. Okay, okay, okay. Good. That's incredibly delayed. Okay. Sorry, I'm Sorry we suddenly had scuff. I fix it live. I promise. Do that. We're gonna make a cheese maker. What do we need to make a cheese maker? Copper bar, hardwood, stone, and wood. Okay. We need 9. 5. So I need 4 more? Okay, and then now what we need is more wood. Okay. All right. Storm! Yay. But yeah, I do eventually want to get back into making more edited YouTube content. It's been a bit of a rough time with my mental health and stuff, so it's hard to concentrate on the things I need to concentrate on. But it's working. I'm on my way, Chad. I'm on my way. Do. On my way. Hug my cat. Yeah, so we have the toppers for when, for when the trees grow. Oh, right. I need to get this stuff. Selling the sunflower because we don't need it. I don't remember when we get the stuff to make booze. I think they're adult cows now. Yep. Ooh, okay. I see what we gotta do. Okay. Don't you worry, boys. We're gonna make it okay. I promise. Ghostie's got this. I don't think I should have to go super far afield to be able to have some grass, but I do let them roam pretty freely on my property. But down here, I don't think they really go to, so I don't know. I'm not usually here when they're wandering. And this stuff I don't actually need to break, but I'm going to because I want to. Shit, it's fine. No. I should go talk to Haley. Go buy the milker. The milk pail. Come back, milk my cows. Put some cheese in the press. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Haley! Oh, you're to bed. No, you didn't. You were in bed. I just watched you walk out of bed. Which, I mean, I guess in this world they're all constantly ready, so maybe... I've been watching a guy play this game for the first time, and it's kind of amazing. Kind of amazing. I'm really enjoying watching somebody play this for the first time. Hi, Jess. I don't know you. No, child, you do not. So let's go milk our cows. We want our silo to be full of plentiful hay. We also want our cows to be able to eat, but like... And then you're a child and you're like, why does the brown cow not make chocolate milk? And your parents just look at you. You know you fucked up. And, yeah. I want you guys to know I am joking. I usually did not get the physical punishments. That was usually Brother Plus. He usually got the physical punishments. I got the spiritual and or mental. Well, he also got those, to be fair, but like... We're so close now. We're gonna be able to marry Haley. off today, and I feel like I've just been off lately. I do apologize for that. But I think we're doing. I think we're gonna be fine. I think we're gonna be okay. I get, you know, a little bit silly sometimes. The possum gets silly. And when the possum gets silly, like a blood clot, you know, sometimes she says things that maybe she doesn't entirely mean. But you know what she does mean? She does say and mean. As far as I'm aware, it is not illegal to own a flamethrower. And using one is not a war crime because you, as a civilian, are not at war. Do with that what you will. I mean, well, you're not at war with your body because, like, we all know. We all know that sometimes we're at war with our body. Now what I mean. Y'all understand. I was gonna go do something. Right, I remember what I was gonna go do. I mean that we're not at war with the state. Theoretically. And so, as far as I'm aware, it is not illegal. So if you want to protect yourself from a xenomorph, you know, it's pretty important. You know, you want to protect yourself from a xenomorph. Because xenomorphs don't like fire. But they are cute little mans. They are just little guys on their birthday. And you should not be unkind to them. Because they would welcome you into their family in a heartbeat. You know that. Now, becoming part of their family might be a little bit stressful. But... it is important. It's an important part of the process. So, you know, if you're ever feeling lonely and you're like, nobody wants me as their family. Yeah, they do. The xenomorphs do. They would welcome you in a heartbeat. They'd give you your own face hugger. And then, you know, you give birth to a cute little chest burster, and you can name him whatever you want. I would call them all Steve. Trying to increase my chances of seeing an opossum in this game. So I'm gonna like walk around up to the mountain area. I was so sad. I saw this post on Blue Sky from a wildlife rescue where they had found a possum and he was injured And they tried to save him, but he died because it got too cold. And it's true. Possums, they can't... They get frostbite on their hands and their feet and their tails and their ears and their noses. And it getting colder and changing the climate and everything really affects your possums. And you need your possums. They eat the ticks and other things you don't like. And they're nature's little sanitation engineers. They take care of you. No possums here yet. At least in the game. Like, here on the stream, yes. But in the game, not so much. There is another ad coming. I do apologize for that. But it is, you know, how... a good amount of how we sustain ourselves. And I will state that I very much appreciate all of you for your support, and I hope that we'll have to hold on to this red cabbage seed. Probably grab that just in case. Put this up here as a reminder. Oh, we don't need the scythe anymore right now. Right and sunny? Okay, we are gonna take our break this end of the day. It will be a proper break this time, not just a me chatting at you guys. What we're gonna be doing is, I will go on to the BRB screen. Oh, the bookseller is in town. That's great. Damn it, I'm gonna be using my money. We're gonna be going on a break, and I'm going to ask that you guys do some stretching. Do some stretching. I myself will be doing some sit stands, and drinking some water, and then we'll be back. Okay, so I will see you in a little over 3 minutes. Yeah. BRB.
Varzalwalton chose to be last. Now Varzalwalton is first.
Barzil, thank you for being first, and thank you for being last. I really appreciate it. We are about to have an ad break, so I will see you in about 3 minutes. Thank you for 100 bits. I really do appreciate it. I have returned. Hello. I did my sit stands. I hope you all did some stretches. Barzo, I hope we'll see you when you come back. I hope your day is going well. Yeah, let's play a game. Oh no. Fine. Horn. Why, it's calm. Wait, did we need a sunflower for something? Fuck. Why did I plant so many sunflowers? Why did I plant so many sunflowers? These are answers that I need. Wait, I need one of these. Hi, Toto. Nope. Yep, there we go. Okay, okay. Brain, let's do all the heavy lifting together as a family, okay? And then we open up the door. Good for you, animals. With artisan? Yeah, it's the artisan bundle. Okay, okay. And mushrooms. Me and Jesse's cousin went to the Chevron after work. Buy a couple Sixers and some beefy jerk. The guy behind the counter said he'd like to see ID. Handed him one of a guy who sorta looked like me. Found and asked me what was my address. I knew the street, but I couldn't quite get the rest. I said I'd lost my real ID and that we would pay him double. Or that we were. You gotta head out for tours, that's fine. You have a wonderful day. I might not be here when you come back, but I hope you have a good day whether you do or don't. Yeah. I don't do many chores because I'm wheelchair bound. Man, I wish I could go swimming. I mean, theoretically I can swim, but I'm on medication that makes me immune compromised, so I can't actually swim with other people. Like, I would have to have like a private swimming place. Which, I'm not made of money. I'm made of Possum. if you guys are made of money. I doubt any of you are. But I do think it'd be hilarious to see a person oh wait, I said I was gonna go to the bookseller. The seller of books. I think it'd be interesting to see a person made out of money. Right. Combat quarterly, that's not bad. Price catalog is probably what I'm gonna get though. I wish I had the disposable income for all of this, but I'm just gonna get the price catalog. Well, now we know these are 30 bucks. I don't know if it's 30 bucks together or 30 bucks all told, but... or like each, but... Cheese! Cheese is expensive, yo. I have faculties of 5% chance. Okay, I have like a few things here, but not everything. Now time to turn end stuff to the sandwich. Cheese and corn. Cheese and corn. Artisan bundle for cheese. Fall crop bundle for corn. What about mouthwash? What about huff and paint? You don't need ID to buy it, and you can't arrive too late. What about mouthwash? What about smelling glue? If they say you can't buy liquor, then some cough syrup should do. Before you fight this night up at Lowe's. Say, what about mouthwash? Sitting in the truck in the parking lot, underneath the moon and all them stars. We don't need their liquor stores, and we don't need their bars. Singing. What? Listerine and tonic. Just his cousin got us Coke and Coke. A Robotus and Red Bull, no that shit ain't no joke. Something changed within me at that store. Beer and spirits just don't cut it anymore. Yeah. Yeah, whispers that I hear, and the looks that I keep getting. When I toast with a diamond tab daiquiri at a fancy wedding. Last night a cop pulled me over, going down 95 South, and he saw the Sherwin-Williams over my ooh. There's some nice ore down here. Can't be mad at it. I wish I was quick-witted enough to do, like, songs on the fly. Cause I don't think of myself much as somebody who makes... Oh, what are you? As somebody who makes songs, more as somebody who sings them. But I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe I just don't have the right push. Cause like, I do make silly songs. Thank you for dying, sir. Thank you for dying. Are these any good? They're also... I mean, this is also not good. And this is also not good. And then we can also throw out these, because they're, like, not useful. We can get down to 100 today. I'll be happy. What's Void Essence worth? Not bad at all. Yeah, we'll do that. Welcome back. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a pretty good one myself. Got an itchy face sometimes. I'll probably eat the strange bun. Nice. Yeah. No, I'm doing pretty well. I think I have an answer to the issue that I was having earlier this week on a there was a scene I'm writing that I'm having trouble with. But I think I have an answer now. Kill some stuff. How do I open it? Oh, a blacksmith can open it for you. Okay. What? I like that color of slime. Yeah, I really wish. So okay. I really wish that I could just talk to you guys openly about everything happening in the books. Like just. And so we're probably going to at some point have essentially a spoiler cast where I talk to anybody who wants to be here about book stuff. I don't know when that'll be. It's just I have so many thoughts and so many things to talk to you guys about. But I also don't know if anybody even cares. It's one of those where I'm like, Does anybody even want to hear me yap about this? The answer is probably. Probably. There's probably somebody who's like, yeah, I want to hear, Possum talk about book stuff. Oh, we gotta, what can we get rid of? Limestone, we can get rid of limestone. Yeah, we'll go down here. Ba-da-ba. You found a star drop. Your mind is filled with thoughts of possums. Your maximum energy level has increased. Hell yeah. Let's see what we can get from here. We'll get rid of the broccoli seeds, because I don't intend on planting them. I just don't remember what's in this lake. If anything. Because there could be nothing. I don't know whether there's lava or water. Trash? Really? You give me trash? You give me trash on today, Rusev Day? But tomorrow we'll have to go to, like, to Clint and Gunther. They give me trash on Rusev Day! Can you believe this? Can you believe this, chat? Nope, that's not the one I wanted. Bus stop. They were like, today on Rusev Day, you get trash. And I'm like, no! I have to give that stuff to Gunther. Give that to Gunther too? Nothing. So much stuff for Gunther. Put that away, put that away. Put these away, and that, and that, and that. And we'll just have to remind ourselves that we need to go see Gunther in the morning. Tomorrow is the last day of summer. So we have the Dance of the Moonlight Jellies. That's great. There's a lot to think about with this game that I always feel like I'm a little bit behind. Even though it's kind of fun. We have so many slots to fill when we do eventually do this stuff. Yep, 10 p.m. Sell that blueberry. Sell the tomatoes. Actually, we might already have things. Let me check. Can I go ahead and make a barrel? No. What? Oh, I need to water my cat. Hi, Toaster. Cat watered. Chickens spoken to. cows will also be spoken to, and milk. Cheese acquired. Chickens and cows are now allowed to leave their houses. I don't know if that's a problem because, you know, chickens are the descendants of dinosaurs. So we should probably keep an eye on them. At least we should not go back to Dinosaur Island. That is one thing we should not do. Let's go back to Dinosaur Island. Goji and I watched that recently, and now it's all I can think about. It's not all I can think about. That's a lie. That's a bald-faced lie. Such majestic creatures that run. Hi, Haley. It's me, your future lesbian wife, coming in here to give you a flower. Which I don't know why you have, because I don't even think they give you any health or energy. But they don't take health or energy from you, so I can't be mad at you. Like, how dare you, Haley, want this thing? You're not like Abigail, who eats quartz. Like, who literally eats quartzes. If I gave her a quartz, she would be like, oh, this is gonna be a delicious snack. Vegetable medley. Reasonable. We need the other dwarf scrolls. So I'll have to... Ooh, pumpkins. I'll have to figure out where those are. Can't go down to there yet. We'll go... I want us to finish this day. But we won't start the next season today. We'll start the next season next week. Oh, also, I forgot to tell you guys, there is a free weekend this weekend on FBC Firebreak. So if you've been wanting to try it out, but you're like not entirely sure you want to buy it, go and play it this weekend. I find it fun. I recommend it. But I am just one possum. I have so much fun when I play that game. I would be streaming it this weekend, but I do need a break. And also, at least one of the people that I would want to play it with is unavailable. So... But who knows? Maybe we, maybe we... What I would love to do, and I don't think I can because I'm too nervous and I'm a silly little possum. What I'd like to do is eventually do like some community days and stuff. I do like doing those, I get so nervous. But I would eventually like to do community days, where we play things together as a family like we used to. But what does Jade? But I'm not sure about how I'm gonna handle that. Or if we're gonna do those as just like hangouts in Discord, or if we're gonna do those as stream events. And I'm not gonna ask y'all about that. I'm just gonna decide how we're gonna do it. And what I may decide to do is to just have it on Discord as a hangout event. So that in games like FBC Firebreak, where communication is important, we can be on calls. That's my thought process. I could be a silly little silly and not know what I'm doing. But that's what my thought is. Cause I honestly would like to do more community stuff. I just get... I keep saying nervous, and that is the right word, but... As outgoing as I attempt to be on stream, I am an incredibly shy person. And so I end up a lot of times being uncertain if I want to interact with people. And it's a lot nicer if if there's less pressure. And I say that knowing that I'm like, and then we'll have a full day where we just hang out, and that even alone is gonna be pressure on me. I know that. We're gonna get rid of those. And the battery. But also, a lot of you are just nice. And I don't want to be like, I am completely separated from you guys. Because that's kind of not how this works. This whole, like, me being a VTuber and an author thing. That's not how this works anymore. Granted, I, as a child, never imagined, you know, actually interacting with people who read or watched anything that I made. Y'all know Mama Plus thought that I would eventually be an actress. I think it's because my first grade teacher put that thought in her head. My first grade teacher was like, Ghostie would be a wonderful actress. I would not be a good actress. I'm bad at lying, but I'm good at playing pretend. But if it's not something fun to play pretend in, then I don't want to do it. And that's why I would say I'm a bad actor. Not like a bad actor like I'm doing something bad, but a bad actor in the sense that I'm bad at acting. But yeah. By the way, we're probably gonna end pretty soon. Like I said, well, we will end soon. Because we're ending after this day. I want to get down to 110 if I can. I doubt I can. Eat the pizza. Michiru, thank you so much for 5 subs. Oh my god, you got an Atarian pull. That's great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now you guys see my new 5 subs alert. It's from a song called Believe by Chemical Brothers. And the whole music video is a guy who works, I think it's like a car... I don't know if it's car manufacturing or car destruction. One of the two. Manufacturing, Goji has corrected me. And, like he's hallucinating the machines following him everywhere. It's great. Ah! Highly recommend watching. Just because it's fun. What can I get rid of? I can get rid of sap. And then you, because I want the bomb. But yeah, Goji and I were, oh my god, immediately aggro, my god. Oh, I should probably leave, yeah, because it's the dance of the moonlight jellies has begun. Down. But Goji and I were listening to it and we realized that that little section especially sounds like Razormind. That little section just sounds like Razormind. It's great. I love it. That's a heavy load of people for an ancient wooden dock. They're over here near the beach. Marnie, do you think we're gonna die? I'm gonna take a picture of the jellies when they arrive. Okay, enjoy that. Life is so easy for a jellyfish, just letting the waves carry you onward forever. Do jellyfish have brains? Moonlight jellies. I wonder how they taste. I would never try it, of course. I would, if you made it. Don't tell Gus, but I'm a little disappointed there's no buffet tonight. Candles are so romantic, aren't they? No. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of want this, but it's 5,000 gold. Wait, hold on. What? Starport decal. We kind of gotta get the starboard decal. Inventory full my ass. Hey, Penny. Oh, I already talked to you. Hi, Vincent. I want to see the rare green jelly. Okay. I thought I saw something moving in there. Something big. Something dark. Trying to scare you. You'll have to try harder? I wonder if they're poisonous. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't push Sebastian in the water after all. What if they're venomous? It's a rare and exciting thing. It's a rare, it happens every year. Remember, chat. Poisonous is if it hurts you after you eat or drink it. Venomous is if it hurts you, like, by touching you or biting you. The jellies were here a year ago, and they'll be back again a year from now. Nature is amazing. Life finds a way. I hope there are babies this year. Willie! Most night fish would be scared of the light. These are strange ones. There, I just saw something glowing. Oh, it's gone. Look out there at the endless sea. Deep underwater, all kinds of life are moving around in the dark. You know, the kind that that science is like, no thank you. I wore my special shoes tonight. No one noticed. Oh, I wish Clint was dateable. Keep polluting the oceans. These jellies will surely go extinct. It's already in the process of happening. Okay, Elliot. Good evening, Ghostie. The moonlight jellies are close. I already saw one glowing in the distance. Okay, let's launch the boat. It's time to eat a pie. Delicious fruit inside. Nasty parsley on the outside. Whipped cream on top. When I was a little possum, we went on a family trip and we camped out on the beach. There were all these dead jellyfish on the beach, and I was scared of them. So I went around with my little sand pail, and I would pick them up and I'd put them in the sand pail, and then I'd take them over to Mom Possum and I'd be like, we gotta get rid of it, it's gonna sting us. And then she'd throw away. So I spent my day instead of playing in the sand with Brother Paws and Sister Paws or doing something fun, I walked around and put all the dead jellyfish in my sand pail. Glow of summer has faded now, and the moonlight jellies carry on towards the great unknown. It's not that unknown. I'm sure science is tracking their path. Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah. And then we go inside. And we do that, and it looks shitty, but that's okay. Ooh, Queen of the Sauce. Bread! We learned how to make bread! Which is also pain in French. Wait, bread is pain, which is pain. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm very silly. Don't listen to how silly I am. Or do if you want to. So that is where we're gonna end today. Next week we'll come back and do the start of fall. Sorry, that was for me. Thank you guys for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I had a fun and chill time. And I hope you guys did too. We are gonna be raiding out to. There are a few people live here that we could send you guys. Crime Simulator? There's a game called Crime Simulator? Well, I kind of have to send you over to Shark Packosaur now. Because she's playing Crime Simulator, and I didn't know Crime Simulator was a thing, and now I want it. So, you guys have a wonderful day. Eat something delicious. Hug something you love. I will be back on Monday with Bloodborne, and I will see you then. But until then, bye-bye! And,